Did you know, compared to other houseplants, the longevity or survival rate of pothos or money plant is quite high. They are of many varieties like enjoy, neon, marble, golden, jade, Jesenia, and so on. Today, I want to share with you all the techniques that I have learned about their care and propagation. Alright, we will divide today's video in two segments. First, we will try to cover all the things they need to thrive, and then we will discuss in details their propagation in soil as well as in water. The first and most important thing is in which soil they are in. Always try to use a soil mix which contains equal amount of sand, coco peat and vermicompost, and a fistful amount of bone meal, neem coil. Well, the idea is they all will help to make the soil loose and hold the correct moisture the plant needs. But if you can't get all of this, you can simply go with equal amount of coco peat and vermicompost. When it comes to sunlight, they are quite okay with low light, but the foliage will become more green. As for this variegation purpose, they need more sunlight. But never too harsh sunlight, or they might end up having crispy leaves. They will thrive with indirect or filtered sunlight. Well, as money plant is quite forgiving and low maintenance plant, you don't need to worry much. But if you want them to grow faster in soil and more healthier, here is what you can do. Fertilize them every time you water them with a liquid fertilizer such as banana tea or seaweed solution. Or with a slow release fertilizer like cow manure and vermicompost. Also, don't forget to give them leftover coffee or tea. They love this. They enjoy some moisture but never keep their feet wet. They are okay with less water as they are quite forgiving plant, but never let the soil dry out too much between water ends as the beautiful foliage will fall off. Water them when the top 2 inch of the soil is dry. And then water them thoroughly till water runs out from the drainage hose. And remember, if your plant is getting more sunlight, you will also need to increase its water intake. Pothos love humidity around them. Try to mist them every 2 to 3 days depending on your area. The truth about misting your plant is misting doesn't really enhance their humidity, but their leaves contains very tiny holes or stomata on both sides of the leaves. So if you spray on the leaves, their leaves will become more vibrant. Also, if there is lot of humidity, you can water less frequently. They can be propagated in soil as well as in water. All you need to do is just take a vine from a plant, then cut 1 centimeter on either side of a node. This is a node, and as you can see, this is their aerial roots already developed with each node. So you need to cut here. I think you get the idea. All you need is just a node and a leaf. Then you can put them directly into the soil or in fresh tap water. In water, just change the water every 3 to 5 days. New root will generally come within a week, or sometimes it can come 3 to 5 days, depending what condition you keep them and where you keep them. You should always keep them in a well-lit space, and what I actually mean about well-lit space is somewhere you can easily read a book in daylight. I kept this in water probably 2 weeks ago. You can see the beautiful roots already developed. What I actually did, I just changed the water in every 3 days and kept them in a semi-shade area. And some of these cuttings probably 2 weeks ago and some 3 weeks ago. You can see their beautiful roots. If you keep them in water, even some might rot. No need to add any kind of fertilizer in water. Just remember to change the water every 3 to 5 days with fresh tap water. Reason is they will provide the oxygen the plant need to stimulate their growth. When the root is about 1 inch or more, they are good to go in soil. As in soil, they will grow more with rich nutrient. So before we transplant our cuttings in soil, we prepare our soil mix with coco peat, sandy soil and vermicompost, and a fistful amount of bone meal and neem coil. Try to choose a comparative small pot according to your plant root size, because they love to be root bound, and make sure your pot has holes on the bottom so excess water can drain out easily. Then we add the soil we prepared. After adding the soil, we make it pre-moisten by adding some water. But remember not to make it soggy. Give it a mix, and when it sticks together a bit, it's ready to use. So I am gonna take this plant, make a hole and dig the roots in the soil. Just remember, we just need to keep the soil moist for the first few weeks, and then we can gradually decrease the water. And this is it. Soon your plant will adjust to the new environment. And that's all for today. I hope this video will be helpful to you. And don't forget to click that subscribe button, and I will see you very soon.